America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Big up, welcome in episode 206, live here from El Paso, Texas, with this dog named Chewy. See, he's still deaf. He is still deaf, in case those of you were wondering. Oh, did Chewy get his... No one was actually wondering, but did Chewy get his hearing back? No, he didn't, unfortunately. But he's here, I'm here, you're here, we are here. You know who isn't here? Troy Parrott. If you forgot that he plays for Tottenham, there he goes. He had what someone would say, a decent season there in the Netherlands, Holland. For some reason, they got two different names. And then they call themselves the Dutch. You know, they don't teach these things in American education system, but what they did teach me was to say thank you for all that you do, Troy Parrott. You've been a part of this club, really, feels like forever. But officially today, Troy Parrott leaves Tottenham, joins AZ Alkmaar on deal worth around €8 million fee. So by my estimation, it's just north of about £5 million. Apparently AZ did some kind of a Sugawara deal, which that's a fun name. Sugawara, baby. Talk to me. Anyway, we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. Let me see who's here first before we keep on moving. Big up Richard Evans. That's a Chelsea fan saying big up Jacobs, like secure. Big up Richard Evans. Good to see you in the house. Look at this. Chelsea fan coming in, getting their vote in the poll, liking on the video. I appreciate that. Speaking of poll, what's the biggest deal for you so far? 52% says Spurs. I really need to stop trying to crack myself up. Sometimes I think I'm too damn funny. I'll be honest. What is the biggest deal for you so far, you fucking beautiful bastard listening to this? 55% says Spurs won't do what's needed, to be honest. Another 24% say Desiré, Doué, or Easy done. Ezzy, done, ASAP. Come on, talk to me. 9% say a world-class signing. 14% say keep selling / doing what we're doing. Keep doing what we're doing now. Talk to me nicely. Big up Richard Evans. Big up second wheel. Parrott walk so Lankshear could run. Yes, we did, in fact, sign somebody today. You're probably wondering who. Fear not. It's the one and only him. It's him. There's too many fucking layouts, man. I can't even find the layouts, but there we go. Will Lankshear. How about that? Signing a contract with the club that will run until 2029. Now, if I click this little photo of this clean-cut gentleman, it honestly looks kind of like a mushroom haircut. It's what the kids are into. I don't really know much about it, but it just seemed... I feel like people would have made fun of him back when I was in high school for having that kind of a haircut. I feel like my hair was cut like that once, and I got made fun of in high school because it looked like that, and now apparently it's the cool way to look. Anyway, I don't mean to digress, but we are delighted to announce that Will Lankshear, Parrott walked so a Lankshear could run. He may too get 3-4 loans in a row until he gets sold to an Eredivisie club. The 19-year-old center forward. He's 19 years old. Bro, it's either now or never, in my opinion. Come on now. He joined us from Sheffield United in 2022. He was blistering form last year, scoring 32 goals in all competitions as we won the Premier League 2 title. You hear that? We won the Premier League 2 title. You'll never sing that. All right? First and foremost, you're never going to sing that, you frauds. And if you do sing it, God dang it, I need to quit cracking myself up. Let me run through the chat some more. Big up TJ Ward, smash that likes. Big up TJ Ward. Big up George. How you doing? I keep distracting myself today. I guess I'm in a good mood. Welcome to 206. The quote, who's a pretty boy? Hey, shout out Dumb and Dumber. If you know the movie, if you know the reference, then you do. If you don't, then it sucks to suck. But shout out Dumb and Dumber. Pretty boy. He's got a parrot that's dead. He sold it to a blind kid. Now you're probably saying that's not funny, but back in the day, that was like the humor. There's a shot of him. He's holding the parrot, and it's got like duct tape around his neck, and he's like, "Pretty boy, that's a pretty boy," talking to the parrot. It was pretty sad. Now that I think about it, but hey, shout out episode 206. Who's a pretty boy episode? Football Carnage is here. Says Jacob Hype. All right. Total Eclipse is here. Total Eclipse of the heart. Loving the everyday content, bro. Keep the hustle going. Look, Total Eclipse. I told the people I'll be back, you know. The channel ain't been the same since I left on maternity leave. I came back and it's not quite hitting the strides that it once was, but you know what? We're still doing it because you gotta love the game in order to put the work in every day. So you got to find that love for the game. Speaking of love for the game, Staffy has none. Staffy TV says, Jacob Hype for real. Huh, he's lying to you. Don't worry about what Staffy TV says. Good evening, Jacob. I hope you and your family are well. Moondog, and also Baby Moondog, who's been in the chat. I think Charlie was his name. Correct me if I'm wrong, Moondog, but big up to a Moondog. Big up, Moondog. I left that more on your screen. I figured that was you. And now that I know, bet, run it up, bet. Big up Ravi. Just wait till I get you back, Staffy. Big up Jacob and the family, all the crew. Smash the likes. Come on now. Big up Ravi. Good to see you back in the house. Ren is here. Good morning. Good morning to those of you out there in Australia. Starting off Saturday. It's your fucking weekend. It's the freaking weekend. Not to quote a known criminal in R. Kelly, but it is the freaking weekend, and I am ready to have me some fun. Apparently Tottenham play tomorrow behind closed doors against Corinthians, and we don't get to watch. I don't get to watch. You probably don't get to watch unless you're Ali Gold, who is tweeting about the hotels. He probably gets to watch. Anyway, big up Ren. And yesterday I took a video of my two parrots eating an apple, so I kind of think I manifested this. I'm going to say you didn't kinda. You definitely did. Two parrots with one apple. Talk to me nicely. The parrot can never be him. Yep, he proved that he's not going to be him. Mountain Bushman. Big up to Mountain Bushman. I love me some Bushman. This guy right here, he's the real deal. You ever wonder who's, you go on the internet, like, is this guy real? Is this guy not real? No, this is the real deal right here. Mountain Bushman. It's just, he comes in, he says, big up Jacob, and then he chills. This is the actual Bushman. An actual Mountain Bushman. I'm convinced. Faz Radfar 31 Spurs, talk to me. Big up Jacob. Let's hope we do some business soon. Yes, sir. Oh, big up Adrian. Oh, Adrian Chia. Adrian. Big up Mr. J. Will you take Dele back? You know, it's interesting you say that. Actually, it's probably you probably are saying it because of an actual because what I put in the thumbnail. Where is it? I've got it. I've got some stuff on it. I've seen some stuff. All right. I've seen some stuff, and I'm here to show you these things. Let me see. Hang on. There we go. So the Athletic today, I was like, what are we talking about here, Athletic? Everton are close to reaching an agreement with Tottenham over the revised payment structure for Dele Alli. Under the terms of Dele's move to Everton in January 2022, Tottenham would do a significant fee if the 28-year-old agreed to a new contract at Goodison Park. Dele is a free agent after his Everton contract expired at the end of last month. Damn, Athletic, you're making me read a whole bunch. Discussions between Tottenham and Everton are ever going over a revised payment structure that would allow Sean Dyche's side to re-sign Dele should they wish. As part of the deal, Tottenham are likely to retain a sell-on clause if Dele departs Everton for a fee in the future. And then they have the full article on it. Look, Adrian, would I take him back? Not at this juncture, no. If we were in a position where we could have luxury squad positions, then sure. But I'm at a stage right now. Mama said clean the room. And, I often worry. I don't know if a lot of y'all know who Marc Rebier is. Do y'all know who Marc Rebier is? There's a song that he did on Mother's Day one year during the We Outside series, if you know who he is. And I believe it was We Outside episode 4. Yep, I just looked it up. It's this guy right here, Marc Rebier, if you do know him. He has 2.4 million subscribers. He doesn't know me, but we are from the same area in Dallas. Well, roughly the same area. So that's kind of cool. But he made a song on Mother's Day, and it said, it's about mama coming home. And honestly, the relevance to this, you're probably like, what is that? To me, Mama's coming home in the sense I need Skip out. I need Hoiberg out. I need Emerson Royale out. I need Hill gone. Sessegnon's gone. Thank you. These are the names that I would put Dele Alli around. Brian Hill, these all got get the fuck out of here. I need them all gone out of here. I don't got time personally to be doing the whole lovey-dovey tour. Now, if we were Manchester City, now I might, say, hey, I love you, Dele. I got this spot right here for you, buddy, because I love you so much. But, I wouldn't mind him like hanging around the training facilities, but not being a part of the team. I would take him back in the sense that like you can come hang out, like you could have a employee badge and we can call you like a, Ledley King. What Ledley King got? We'll give him, the whole, you can hang out and be an ambassador. We'll send you on tour and you can like be our face in the public, for the people and shit like that. But to be on the squad, I love him so much, but no. Dele Alli, as a Spurs fan, Dele Alli has brought me some of the most enjoyable times that I've had. Some of the greatest goals that he scored. Really enjoyed some of that. So honestly, no, personally. I'm going to have to say kindly no. I love you, Dele, but no. So big up Adrian. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Hopefully that answers your question. Because I'll be honest, seeing this news about Dele, I'm like, I love him. Don't get me wrong. But I just think we're not at a stage where we can afford giving up a squad player position. Like, I would rather see Alfie Devine. What can he do for me? They said Alfie Devine was going to be, the dude from the academy that was like wowzers. They said that about Dane Scarlett. They said that about Skip. I'm starting to think they just overhype motherfuckers, but hey, what do I know? Shout out to Alan with time added on, I believe came on through with the raid. I see over here. Big up Alan with the raid. I appreciate that, my friend. How's everybody doing? Hopefully talking to me nicely. I was just catching up with the chat. Did I say hello? Zier Talks. How are you doing, my friend? What's good? Big up Roosper. That's a new name. Roosper. Good day, Jacob. Looking forward to your waffle, mate. Hey, big up. Sometimes my wife, I put too much syrup on the waffle. She'll say, damn, honey, that's too sweet. Actually, you sent this at 4:43, so you've probably seen a fair amount of waffle already. The show's been live for about 14 minutes. I would say about 10 minutes of that, you've probably heard at least one or two waffles. So big up Roosper. That's a new name. Hope you're good. KD. Big up Jacob. Big up KD. Hit a like. Also, Ezzy Neto over Doué for me, says KD. Big up Ian Ferguson, my American brother. How are you doing? Hey, shout out and stand up, USA. We are free from the shackles of a domestic abuser. Greg Berhalter no longer manages the United States men's national team. I can become a fan again. I can become a fan again of the national team because we don't employ a domestic abuser. That's a song. It's a real song that I made up. Romero about to win Messi another trophy. Talk about it. Messi come to Spurs. You clearly need him. Messi don't look good. I'll be honest. He doesn't look like the Messi we once knew. But, big up him for riding the coattails of the true Argentinian GOAT, Cuti Romero. Prefer to think of the Rihanna cheers to the freaking weekend. Hey, cheers to the freaking week. There you go. Let's not talk about R. Kelly. Dele Alli to return. Unexpected. I can't lie. No, I don't want him to. Mama's coming home just like England. There's some of the waffle talking about Marc Rebier. Now I've got a Marc Rebier tab pulled up and I'm going to have to listen to him later. Big up Daniel Coys. Big up Jacob, mate. Good to see you. Civ Jacobs, afternoon, Cobb. Hope all is well. Come on, you Spurs. Big up Civ Jacobs. Good to see you in the house. Terrence Tibbs. Alan. Oh, why you got to call him that? I'm not going to say it out loud because if I'm going to say that word, I would prefer to demonetize the video for like something more cheeky. But big up Alexei. Hey, y'all from the Ukrainian front line. Come on, you Spurs. Big up all the way to Ukraine. Hope you're well. Hope you stay blessed. Stay safe. Wear a helmet, I guess. I don't know anything about what you're going through, but hang in there, buddy. Jacob, I'm sure we discussed it once and watched it along with Staffy, but why does Kane love to drop so far deep that he is a center back? I would say closer to a left back or a 6, but, that's splitting hairs. Zier, what I would say to you, Zier Talks, my friend, I would say he does that because he likes to get service and feed other people. He's a very generous man. Look at his wife. They've got 4 kids, I think it is. He's very generous. So his generosity is why he drops deep. Big up, Alan. But the time added on raid, big up, my friend. There it is. I was waiting to see if I could find your comment. Scott M says if we sign Dele. Oh my God. You know what? If we signed Dele Alli, I would, Scott, if I got to send you $5 or $10, you know, for some breakfast or something, or a cup of coffee, you got to join the show. If we sign Dele Alli, Scott, I need you on a show. Promise me. Just say yes or no. I think you'll say yes. But I would need you on a show if we signed Dele. That'd be fucking hilarious. Anyway, big up everybody with the raid. Hey, John George. So, Jacob, are you Levy in or out? And your reasons? Overall, if you ask me, I would say it's like a spectrum, right? Like people can vary how they feel. Like if Levy was to do all the things I've asked of him, then my preference would sway. And there's things that he did last summer that have been happening with the club for me that I actually like, you know. Not the F1 cart, no. Not the hotel, no, not that either. But the restructuring of the academy, there was a huge problem with our academy feeding into the first team. And to me, that was one of many reasons I was like, get this guy out for someone who would do that. Because if you look at what City's done, I see them as the benchmark. They're doing things that I would only dream that we could do. And they say you aim for the stars, you land on the moon or some shit. I think it was reversed, and then they reversed the saying because of science. But John George, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you asked because I don't want to digress about it. But there's 100 people here, so hit a like whether you're here for the whole time or a short time. But I promise John George on Alan's show, Time Added On. Make sure you're subscribed to Time Added On. I said, hey, come on to my channel, ask me this, and I'll digress and tell you. But really, the academy was like, okay, thank you very much. You got rid of that fucking criminal Steve Hitchen, who I'm convinced he's an Arsenal fan. There was a few things, you know, we've been restructuring the way that we scout players in general, and that's led us to names that other bigger clubs with bigger aspirations than us, that they are linked to. So that gives me some hope in that regard. We've also got a manager, and we signed him to a 4-year deal, I believe, which we haven't done that in quite some time. We haven't had a manager start or end a season since Pochettino, and that was nice for that to happen. But I do need us to continue to build. Like if we continue to be stagnant and we just accept it, then I think that's a failure as well. It's a very tricky road. But for me, if I had to give you a percentage, I would say I'm about 70% Levy out, 30% Levy in. 70-30 out, I would say. If I could quantify, maybe 65-35, but then we're really splitting hairs, John. But to me, I would love a sugar daddy. They always say, well, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't know, or something like. There's always some kind of saying like that. But for me, John, I would love a sugar daddy. I know it ain't never gonna happen, but if someone could come in and do that to City, imagine what they could do with Tottenham. Now that we've got all the faculties in place to do that, it could be something special. But anyway, big up the Spurs fan. I see a lot of y'all pouring in with the chat, so I'm gonna just real quickly try and catch up. Spurs fan is here. Big up Spurs fan. Milton Nobrega, Callum Roche. How are you doing, gentlemen? Ryan Gloria, let me take a drink of some water. You'll get Berhalter 2.0. No. No. Low-key song of the summer. That was a minute ago. Yeah, that's true. It was pretty good. Hey, what's up, AMD? Long time no see. Good to see you back in the house, my friend. What's good, Jay? What's good with you? How old is Dele Alli? I think he's 28 or 29. Definitely getting up there. Definitely can't just be giving him a spot like that. Any signs of Olmo? Maybe a Tony bid? No, I haven't seen any. But then again, I'd probably be the last to find out, my friend. So make of that what you will. JK27, good evening, Spurs. Mate, I don't get the poll. I don't want to contribute to wrong tactics. Big up. The poll's very. It is a little ambiguous, I suppose. But big up. Big up, JK. Good to see you in the house. Gary Bex is here. Jacob, you watch wrestling? I haven't. I do a couple times, but it's hard for me to pay attention when I'm not that into it. I watched it a little bit when I was a kid, and I did the whole, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? And then we'd like jump off of shit and smash each other. That was fun. Ashley says it's so cringe when fans say Kane is not good because he is unfit. So by that logic, every time Charleston don't score assists, he's unfit. I don't understand a lot of this, but Kane is the best striker in the world, in my opinion. A lot of people don't want to say he is, but that's just because they've got agendas, in my opinion. But it's okay. They're allowed to have their agendas. Big up Daniel. Big up One Love. Dean Law says, have you been to the stadium? No, I have not, unfortunately. When I was trying to come out, we had there goes my phone. We had a thing called COVID, and then I had a thing like a baby, and then I've had another baby. And so the babies have made it very, very difficult to get on over there, but I do plan on doing it very, very soon. I was actually trying to do it last December, but because we had 2 home games within 4 days of each other, that would have been sick to go to 2 home games and go for a week, hit 2 home games. Talk to me nicely. And I think we won both of those games, so that would have been really nice. Bring back Dele and Poch. Terrence, I don't know what you want, but I don't want it. I don't want it. No, sir. Bring Dele back. One last dance. For me, no thank you. For me, no thank you. Alistair Gold linked us with Olmo. Bro, and then he's going to tell us tomorrow that Olmo's not even on our list. I don't believe him anymore. My trust has waned with Ali Gold. I'll be really honest. Bro, Steve Hitchens is a criminal. 20% Levy out. I'm about 70%, maybe 60, 70%, somewhere in that area, Levy out. But there's still a part of me, I'm like, hey, you continue to impress me, boo. Maybe then I'll sing your name with high praise. But there are some things that he has done well. So I like to give credit where I can. He wants Alan Sugar. No, an actual Sugar Day, not Alan Sugar. Nas OG, big up. Good to see you back in the house, my friend. Long time no see. I haven't spoke to you in quite some time, Nas. Big up, Jay. You happy about these Premier League teams coming USA apart from Spurs? I wish Tottenham were coming to the USA. Instead, they're hitting Asia. So I'm not going to be going to any of those Premier Leagues going to USA. But I think it's good for the sport in general in this country. Get everyone kind of hyped up. You know, maybe they follow a team. These kind of things help. Like the guy I started the channel with, he met Poch when Spurs came to America one year. And that was when Poch was the manager. So, you know, these things, they're good for the brand. They're good for the club. I like it. I don't mind these little preseason tours. Big up Lee Smithy Smith. Big up. Hey, Jacob, is that a Athena tattoo on your hand? Yes, it is. It is an Athena tattoo on my hand. And I've also got a Speedos and Zoe, which is life, and also my wife's name. So it's a little double loving. Mel Knight TV, big up Jacob, and chat, hit them likes. Big up to Mel Knight TV. First time I've seen you in the house. How you doing? Terrence Tibbs, should Spurs sign Ikek Bunsigs? I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is Ikek Bunsigs? I have no idea who that is. Does he play in Turkey? It kind of sounds Turkey. You might be trying to pull one on me. I literally just typed ICAC and nothing's pulling up, my friend. I think you're lying to me. That's not a real name. You liar. But even if he was a real name, I don't know who that is. Kane ain't world class. He's England's worst player. I mean, hey. People's opinion on Kane tells me a lot about how I rate their ball knowledge personally. Wow, what the fuck? Jacob, I thought you were in London. Was it my accent? Was it how good I say Norwich? Was it what about it did you say, you know what? This guy might be in London. What did his goals lead to considering he's one fuck all? I mean, fair, I guess. When Son leaves, they'll come to America too. Yeah, you're probably right. But look, I don't trust Ali Gold, man. Don't talk to me about Tier 2 journalist, still more credible than complete troll. He is more credible than the complete trolls, you're right. But again, I followed him turn on tweets because I need him to, do something for me. Break some news. And instead he just shares this kind of stuff. Will Lankshear, we won a thing and he was there. Will Lankshear. I saw this was actually... Do I want to talk about that yet? It's this most injury thing. It's not going away. I've seen it for a couple days now. And this person, Joey, made a comment, and I actually thought it was a good point. Not a bunch of things that I've actually... I haven't really pieced all these together myself, but I thought it was a very good point, to add to those of you who want to say, wow, what a job we've done. There is one part of it I'd remove. So he says, let me make this way. Most injuries in the league. Club's best player leaving. Lost son for a month due to Asia games. Had no center backs for 2 months. I'm taking this phase 0.5 out. I don't know what they mean by that. 6 new first team signings. That's true. Says Ainge does not get the credit he deserves. That's the part that I really like the most. Because honestly, I feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. I feel like Ainge deserves a lot more credit than he gets. And when you look at it this way, last year, the most injuries, number of injuries suffered by Premier League clubs, we were number 1. I mean, closely followed. But second and third place were just 1 injury behind each, but, I don't trust these either. You can attempt to try Alistair Gold. We can begin to ponder. We can think about and dream about. Wait, where's my banner? Where's my banner? There we go. These are the things Ali Gold wants me to say. That we have a firm interest. We're keeping a close eye. Willing to trigger. That's what I call all my friends that I like. I'm willing to trigger them. But for my club, I don't know what that means. I don't know how I'm supposed to quantify that. We desire Abrechi Eze is what Paul O'Keefe told me. And then, you know what? I want to do an exercise. So Paul O'Keefe has become a name who's been like, oh, he's the guy that we could talk to, right? He's a guy we can trust. So I look, okay, Euros, nothing. So I'm like, okay, Paul O'Keefe, Ali Gold, they're not talking about nothing. Nothing's going on. Well, maybe he replied to somebody. Maybe he said something in the replies. No, that was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. He starts talking about corporate stuff. Pensions being taxed. This is where we get our news from this guy. His pensions getting taxed. This is what he's tweeting about. This is why I've never turned his things on. Because, like, why would I turn his tweets on when he says, when you put money into a company about pension? Bro, I don't give a fuck about pension. I don't give a fuck about pension. I care about what we're going to do. I care about what's going on. I thought you were the guy who told me shit that was going on. Oh, Ali Gold's not that reliable. Oh, Paul O'Keefe is the new guy. He's the guy. He knows somebody at the FA or whatever the fuck. He's got agencies up his butt. I don't know. But he was supposed to be the guy. And now he's talking about pensions. They're stealing our money. Y'all see this? Let me zoom in. No pensions. Talking about pensions. I don't give a fuck about pensions, let alone pension in the UK. Bro, talk to me about Tottenham. Talking about voluntary pension tax. Like, what? This actually pisses me off, dude. Like, is there no one at the club that says shit that we can actually say, thank you for that? It's just, they find out, Fab finds out, we just find out when they... What do you think about pensions, Jacob? Fuck pensions, bro. I can't give a fuck about nobody's pension. Especially when I'm thinking about Tottenham. I mean, like, I have to care. Yeah, I care about pension. You know, who gives a fuck about this pension shit? It's a transfer season, man. Fucking talk to me about something else other than pension. It actually pisses me off. Because look, I'll go to Ali Gold. What is he talking about? Oh, thanks for those who sub to my movie review channel. Will Lankshear, breaking news. I bookmarked this. I guess this was good 6 hours ago. He said that we rejected a bid from Milan. So that's not good. But he said that we rejected it, which is what they said yesterday as well. So I just don't know what I get from following these people anymore. We get our first preseason action, and then here's his podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Rodrigo, he wrote an article about Bentancur. I'm not even going to roll his R's. Lucas Bergvall, which literally the Lucas Bergvall thing, the club did too. Between the pensions and is anyone going to tell me anything? I just want to know about Tottenham, bro. I just want to know if we're talking to anybody, what's going on. Can anybody tell me anything? And instead I get pensions and I get fucking articles that literally were written by Spurs.com and then Ali Gold put them on London.com and his podcast. We get his podcast too. And him retweeting Lankshear and then saying, cool, Lankshear. And then thanks for subbing and following my fucking other account. Like, bro, what are we doing? Can anyone... Like, Alan asked me a question on Time Added On, and I actually really liked it because I was thinking, like, what do you think about the time? I don't know. Aston Villa is probably let's say the next club we should try and overtake and get top 4 and knock out of it is Aston Villa. And they're signing one of the people we were rumored to go get. And I think they've made 2 or 3 signings at this point. I just don't know where we're at anymore. Scott M's willing to trigger the chat. That's true. Scott M's definitely willing to trigger the chat. Bro, I don't care about no pensions. Vindaloo says, big up Jacob. Big up Vindaloo. Thought you hated me on the other channel. Maybe I got you mixed up with a different Arsenal fan. Market is dead because of internationals, man. Wait until next week. The doors will blow off, says the Wizard with a nice little Kermit the Frog. With the Rainbow Connection, something like that. Paul O'Keefe has been a constant since summer. We signed Hugo Lloris. He is ITK, not the ESJ, but he does. So all I get from Paul O'Keefe is pension and England referees. Pensions. And keep going. Pensions. More pensions. More pensions. He'll break down more pensions. More diversification. He agrees with. Oh, great. Yeah. See, no pension confirms for that. Like, I think I will actually lose my fucking mind if I think about this subject any longer. So I'm going to move along to something else that's going to make me happy. And I saw it before I was going live, and I didn't want to change the thumbnail. But it's Son's first day. So you know what? I think that's what we should do. I think we should watch Son's first day. Or Son's first week back at school. I think that's what we should do. Fucking pensions, man. Big up Wilsey. Big up Jacob. Big up chat. Big up to you, buddy. Good to see you back. JK says, what is going on? Are you trying to lose the chat? Is this an end thing? I don't know what you mean by an end thing. Anyway. I don't know what you mean by that, JK, but big up. It's just the way my mind works, I guess. Bro, he's talking about pigeons. Pensions, man. Pensions. Don't we care about pensions? Pretty sure Ali Gold was the one that broke the Parrott news. Says random YouTube commenter. You know, I'm going to move on from the subject because the pensions are really getting me worked up. Louis Sherman. Louis, do you care about pensions? Oh, like in the know knowledge? No, there's not. The main thing that maybe in the knows from like some of my rambles or my rants where I've gone off the deep end, like Timo time, that's a sarcastic thing that I do. I like to do the Timo time. Remoras, that's a probably in the know. And then just general propaganda, I guess. I don't know. Like a Kuti video, I've got videos and stuff. I don't know what you mean by in the knowledge, but pensions, I just saw the pensions. I was like, maybe O'Keefe is saying something that I need to find out, and it's about pensions. So it's actually not. Big up Illmatic, good to see you. Pigeons and parrots and fucking pensions, and here we go. Yeah, disintegration. What have you woken up to? Absolute madness. Pensions, parrots, and pigeons. So we're gonna do a little vibe cleanse. Let's fucking check out Sonny's first day. Cootie? Cootie cootie? Hey, look at Pedro Porro and Son. That's cute. That's kind of sweet. Who's that? Is that Regulon? I wonder if Son forgot that Regulon during the season was rooting for Manchester United when he was on loan at Brentford. I wonder if Son forgot about that or didn't know. Because he kind of hugged him a lot there. I'll be really honest. Like, Regulon comes up, huge smile. He even does a little dance and a little jig. Nah, bro. Regulon was saying GGMU in the season when we were literally behind them on points. He's dead to me. He's dead to me. Little Basuma love. Little talking. There's Emerson Royale. He said, I ain't going to Milan, baby. I'm staying. Unfortunately.
He telling me, hey, bro, you remember yesterday? Come on, Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
The king is back.
Hey, he said the king is back. And that's fun because yeah, maybe the king's never going to leave. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't it be something? Oh, is that Timo? Oh, shit, that's Timo. All right, I should have given you trigger warning. Timo Werner's on the bike, y'all. It's Timo time. It's Timo time. Oh, there's Dane Scarlett. They just rack focus. Very nice. Bergvall with that guy. Papa Sar and Son. Papa Sar. Papa Matasar. Look at that. Get your weight up, Sar. Get your weight up, young man. Okay. A little strap pulling. That's very nice. Is that Madison? You can always tell if someone's from the academy or not because if they're going to have the Bet MGM on it. And honestly, there's been a lot more of a certain somebody in this video than I would have personally enjoyed. There's Ben Davies. There's Archie Gray. I saw him. I seen him. Who's standing out in the Copa America for you, Jacob? Any signings you want? There's a dude on Colombia. I can't remember his number, but he was dribbling some people. That was kind of fun. Copa America solidified that I do not want Jonathan David. I almost said Jonathan Davies. Definitely don't want Jonathan David. Don't like Sun greeting Richie. Hey, I didn't like the way he greeted Regulon personally. Should not have been. Make it full screen, please. There you go. I wish I could edit this one, this layout. Are we doing any farting noises today or no? That was Paul because he's got a soundboard. I unfortunately don't. Well, I guess fortunately I don't because I probably would get lost in the sauce. Yeah, I don't like Jonathan David. I still take Alphonso Davies though. Don't get me wrong. All right, so I see Ashley Phillips. There's an Alfie Whiteman, Ben Davies, Bergvall, Valise. I don't like Regulon and Son talking so much. I'll be really honest. How much y'all got to say to each other? This motherfucker is working for the ops. He was literally saying GGMU with little red dots on his Instagram story when fucking it was the Manchester City Derby. Or Manchester Derby. United versus City, basically. Son has some thick calves. I'll tell you what. Rios for Colombia? It might be Rios. Yeah, it might be Rios. Tony Bones. Big up Tony Bones. Good to see you back in the house. I think that's Valise right there. Kulisevsky. Is that Kulisevsky or is that... No, I think that's a trainer. That's not Kulu. Is Kulu with the team? Where the fuck is Kulu? A box of shoes, I guess, is what they're bringing. Sonny's box of shoes, maybe. Basuma, Valise, Brian Hill. Yay, Brian Hill. Wait, did he crack a joke? I wonder if it was funny. Let's see.
How are you gonna be? Bro, you speak English.
He said, how are you gonna be? And then someone said, bro, speak English. So they're making fun of Basuma for not speaking English. Very funny. I wonder who said that.
How are you gonna be? Bro, you speak English.
James Madison thought it was funny. Come on, son. Big up, son. Did he just flip us off? Did son just flip off the cam? It looks like he walked by the cam. He's like, hey, it looked like he flipped us off. I won't lie. All right. Body language time. I know. This is the segment everyone's been waiting for. Because insider info, JK27, and those of you who are not frequent flyers of the United Spurs of America, I am quite the body language expert myself. There's a whole show that they did that basically sums up how I am as a person. Yeah, he definitely flipped us off. I'm a body language expert. So yes, Illmatic, buckle up. It's time. It is time. I need a transition. I wish I was as tech savvy as Paul the Hotspur Hippie. I need like some kind of, it's time for the body language expert time. And then I play like a little intro.
The people. Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
It'd be something similar to that, I guess. I thought you were a language expert. I'm both, actually. I'm both. This is the thing. My expertise knows no bounds. I'm sorry. I almost said that with a straight face. Let's see. So how does he greet Alfie Whiteman? Because again, last summer I was like, what does Ainge do? He gave him pats on the back. Everyone who got pats on the back, you know what happened? They ended up leaving. Alfie Whiteman, not a pat on the back. Ben Davies, no pat on the back. All right, Ben Davies is here to stay. Who's this tall bastard? Oh, they're going to cut. Oh, they're going to cut like that on me. So this tall bastard right here, I don't know who that is. Abbott or something? Yeah, I'm always the most humble. My knowledge is so knowledgeable, baby. No, I don't know what's wrong with me today. But I don't know who that fucker is. But I really, look, Regalon's right here. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Look, there you go. You can see it now. Regalon's right here over the left shoulder of Alfie Whiteman. I don't know who this tall bastard is. Well, we don't actually get to see what Ainge does. Oh, it looks like a keeper of some kind. So Divine. Brendan Johnson got a pat on the back. Brendan Johnson got a pat on the back. Jed Spence does not. Papasar does. So maybe he flipped it and reversed it, you know? A little reverse psychology, huh? I pat him on the back, makes you think you're leaving, but now you're actually not, because why did he pat Papasar but not Jed Spence or Ben Davies? Alfie Divine, no. Emerson Royale is trying to leave and he didn't get a pat. Son working with Regalon, don't like that. Regalon's got to go, bro. Regalon need to get gone. Rega gone. Reggie gone. Timo and Sonny. Oh, excuse me. He's so quick. Oh, quick like a little cheetah, son. There he goes. Look at him. Quick like a tiger. Like a gazelle. Ooh, like a gazelle. Like back like he never left, baby. And I'll tell you what. And this is gonna sound ayo, but it's good to hear the sound of balls being kicked again. I can't lie. It's really good to just that noise of the balls being kicked, bro. It's just a good sound. I know it's slightly ayo, but I really mean it when I say it. There's also that same noise that when the ball hits the back of the net, it does that like, oh, that's the shit right there. Get it, son. Oh, he got nutmegged. Get it, son. I wonder if he's doing that on purpose. Oh, right in the dick. But he's still in the game. Bro, he took that one right in the pecker. Ooh. You hear him? Oh, oh no. Youngman left and right. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna say it. The training ground's absolutely beautiful. Does Madison have a man bun? Or is that just like a cow leg? Alfie Devine has more tattoos, in case y'all were wondering. It just looks that way. So let me get this straight. Alfie Devine can't wear a training top like Madison's that says BetMGM is the sponsor, but he can wear a Nike penny with BetMGM. Because in America, all right, here's a little lesson for y'all. When I worked, I worked for FC Dallas for some years, and I worked for the Dallas Cowboys for even more years. And when I worked for the Cowboys, you're not allowed to have kids in the same shot as like Texas Lottery, Budweiser, any of the alcohol or any of that. And so clearly that's this. I feel like it's relatively the same in the UK. And they would say, oh, if there's a kid and a Budweiser, like don't use that shot. If there's like branding of a Budweiser, like logo, and there's a kid, you can't use that shot. And so he can't wear the BetMGM on his training top because of this very reason, but he's wearing a BetMGM training penny. They call him a penny where I come from. This little orange thing, this highlighter orange thing. So to my knowledge, this is illegal. You're not allowed to do this, to my understanding. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the whole reason the academy kids is because of gambling? If you're under 18, you can't gamble type shit. This might be a fine for Tottenham if the authorities find out, and it would be a shame. See? Mikey Moran got it. We call it a bib in the UK. Okay. So he's got the orange bib. So you're allowed to wear the bib. I call bib what I put on my daughter so when she's drinking the milk and when it go out her mouth, it don't get all over my shirt. But the point still remains. Mikey Moore ain't wearing BetMGM on him because he's not 18. Alfie Devine, per my detective research, whenever they were walking out, I'm going to fast forward back through this. Don't worry. I'm not going to make y'all watch it again. Alfie Devine, here's his shirt. No BetMGM. This is detective work right here, y'all. I know you go to a lot of places. You're like, oh, tell me the latest news. Oh, tell me this, tell me that. Bro, I ain't going to tell you all the same. I can if you want the channel to be just like every other cookie cutter channel. But this is detective work. Body language. Language and detective work. Bro, Alfie Devine, no BetMGM on his shirt. Illegal. No BetMGM. But then you go just a little bit forward. Who got BetMGM on his chest, huh? Alfie Devine. Look at that. Come on now. That's illegal. It's illegal, my friend. You're not allowed to do that in America anyway. I don't know how y'all operate out there in the UK, but in America, this is illegal. USA had prohibition too. Well, that was so long ago. I'm talking about when I was a professional in the media, you're not allowed to legally show children with like products that are age restricted. All wearing different tops. No, they're all wearing this. So the adults get BetMGM. The children get no BetMGM, as we just saw in this shot here. Sorry, hang on. This shot here. Alfie Devine, Mankey. No BetMGM. Tyrese Hall, right here on the far left. No BetMGM. That's what I'm talking about. In Vindaloo, we're not studying tats, tops, hairdos, and calves. It's an open discussion. This is not studying. This isn't school. Why the fuck would I start a channel and do school shit? I don't like school shit. We ain't studying for shit. There's not homework. You don't have a pop quiz. What are you talking about studying? This is just pure, blatant objectification of rules. And because of my background, I spot these things and I speak of them. It's my channel at the end of the day, and I'm just do that. I talk about what I want to talk about. Like this guy having BetMGM. Why don't you give him the damn BetMGM training top, huh? I don't know. How old is it? And why did he look mad? Bro, look at him. Look at the cameraman like, why are you filming me? Bro, who are you? You balled out for Plymouth Argyle, but then what? That's it? Look up Tyrese Hall. So there he is. He's some goalkeeper. I see the gloves. The mystery man in the beginning. This is not Alfie Whiteman. This is some other dude. Probably from the academy due to the no BetMGM. Sonny getting some hugs. Oh, Ryan Mason. Was that fucking Ryan Mason? Was that Ryan Mason? This guy right here? Is that Ryan Mason? Bro, I can't stand Ryan Mason. He's a mole. I don't like him. He's the mole. Big up Sonny. He's back training, sweating. Very nice. Normally I just sweat whenever I'm holding my daughter. She's a hot little tamale. All right. Well, there you go. A little vibe cleanse, but also a little detective work, huh? How about that? I beg up Mount Everest Hotspur. Reckon we got some frauds in the chat. Mason is a remora. He's absolutely a remora. Come on. It's a good shampoo commercial with Sun. Yeah, that right there. That's a good shampoo commercial. This shot here. After this. Look at that. Pantene Pro V with new probiotics. Make your hair grow faster, longer, silkier, smoother. Biotin, baby. Talk to me about that biotin. You just got to get it in slow-mo. That's what you got to do. Do you want silky smooth hair like the one and only Youngmin's son? Playback speed. Let's go half times. Oh, we need to go even slower. The frame rate's going to make it look like ass cheeks, but fuck it, we ball. Do you want Pantene Pro V probiotics in your hair? You can find yourself looking fresh and nice like a one and only Youngmin's son. He sweat, no problem. Hair keeps its shape, baby. Anyway, enough of the Pantene Pro V. They don't even pay me. But where's Will Lankshear? I didn't see him out there. With the sale of Troy Parrott, Will Lankshear, per this article right here, he's 19 years old. I'm going to ask a question. Is it now or is it never with these kids? Premier League 2 Player of the Month on 3 separate occasions, winning the award in January. Led him to being named, bro, he was Premier League Player of the Season 2. Right here. Top goal scorer and Player of the Season, Will Lankshear, just signed a new long-term contract with Spurs. Is it Lankshear? Is it Valise? Is it Scarlett? And then we got Richarlison on top of all that. I really don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? Hey, big up Nate Pie says I'm already watching the show. Big up Nate. Has to be a plan in place for Lankshear. Come on now. Talk to me. I need me a little bit of hope for these kids. Because like what I was telling John George earlier, the pathway from the academy to the first team has been broken for quite some time. And it's not going to get fixed overnight, much like the first team, but we need to see steps of that indication. That we are trying at least. Big up Daniel Field. Good to see you. It's not Parrott. Well, Parrott's gone. He's gone. Goodbye, Parrott. We let the parakeet go. We open that door. Say goodbye, Parrott. Go on about your way. Not a fan of Valise or Divine. Valise, you know, there's a lot of hype around the kid, a lot of hope. But again, hope doesn't really get you anything in the end of the day when you're asking for goals. And he got that one goal against Brighton when we were getting our ass kicked. But outside of that, he was celebrated extra hardcore. And by my remembrance, it wasn't like a crazy good, well-strucken ball that led to a goal. It was kind of like a deflection, and it fell to him, and then he kicked it in. I don't remember it being like, oh, wow, what a great goal there by Valise. But he does have one Premier League goal to his name, which is more than Troy Parrott can say, and Dane Scarlett, and Lankshear, and Divine. Bro, Mason does have to go. Mason gotta go. That brings you up a level. What brings us up a level? The Lankshear thing? I mean, Premier League 2 top goal scorer. He's the player of the season in the Premier League. I mean, he's a big lad. Like, when I watch the academy games, he's not small. Let's see what the... I'm going to change my tab. I'm getting off of this Paul O'Keefe fucking... Oh, pensions, man. Pensions. Let me see. Do they even have him on the... There he is. 6'2", 19 years old. Right foot. Let's see. Premier League Division 2. 23 goals in 23 games with 2 assists. 25 GA in 23 games. Bro, Will Lankshear's cooking. Huh? Gotta give him a chance, right? Take this motherfucker. Bro, honestly, look at how many damn preseason games we got. We got this one with the Hearts. Heartland. Hearts? I don't know. But we've got that on Wednesday. I might have to fuck around and do a watch along. Tell my wife, cancel all your plans on Wednesday, woman. I've got a watch along to do. Gonna actually watch some Tottenham fucking... Oh, man, I need me some fucking Tottenham, bro. It's been too long. But if you think about it, these players actually don't even have, like, that long of an off season, especially if, like, they're playing in a European final coming up on Sunday, or a Copa America final. Shout out Kuti Kuti Kuti. But look, that's 4 games right there, and then another 3. Oh, no, 2, because we opened the season with Leicester. But look, we got Bayern back-to-back. We play them in Seoul, and then we say, fuck it, bro. Meet me in a week at Tottenham Hotspur. We get that Malta Cup. Hey, they say we don't win trophies. We're about to win the Malta Cup, baby. If Kane wins a Malta Cup, and that's his first trophy with Bayern, bro, they're going to be in the mud. I'm not going to lie. Could you imagine the scenes if Kane's first photo of him lifting a trophy with Bayern Munich is the motherfucking Malta Cup? That's crazy to me. Kieran says he's going on loan. A lot of Championship and League One clubs interested. But, bro, I'm tired of seeing these children cook. I want them to cook for me now. Damn it. Lamine Yamal. He's younger than him. Nico Williams in and around the same age. Mikey Moore is 16. Maybe he could be a wonder boy. He is a wonder boy for the England U whatevers, 18s, 20s, whatever it is. He did something. He balled out, came off the bench, scoring goals galore. I'm taking Will Lankshear on preseason, if I can say that. I hope Kieran's wrong. I hope you're wrong. You're probably right. Why wouldn't a League One championship be interested in him? Bro balled out in the Premier League too. Give him a chance to take a step up. That seems like a realistic step. But fuck it. Could he be worse than Dane Scarlett? And that's a dude who legitimately was on the bench. He made appearances last season. Dane Scarlett. He can't be worse than Dane Scarlett. Not trying to talk shit on Dane Scarlett, like respect the Scar boy, but I'm going to be real honest. What did he do? 4 appearances. And he's a year older and he's smaller. Will Lankshear fits a profile of striker that I really like. 6'2 plus. I need 6'2 minimum. 6'2, baby. Come on. Dane Scarlett, I'll be honest, not real impressed with the growth or lack thereof A bunch of failed loans. Failed loans never give me much hope. Like Alfie Devine at least had somewhat good reviews when he was in League 2 with that first team, and then he got sent to Plymouth Argyle, and they liked him there too. I like players if you go somewhere and the club that you got loaned to says I love you, I want you. No one said that with Dane. In fact, 2 clubs have sent him home early. They said, you know what? Ipswich was one of them most recently. Ipswich sent him home, and then what did they do? Secured automatic promotion at second place. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm just trying to say, like, in all honesty, I'm not real hopeful about Daney Boy anymore. About 3 years ago, I was thinking, okay, maybe he can cook. Learn from Kane, the best in the world. Then maybe they'll cook. Maybe I was wrong. Just maybe. Lankshear over Dane Scarlett? Come on, that's not that crazy, right? That's not that crazy. Anyway, what are y'all saying? Spurs preseason. Romero gets barely a holiday. Yeah, big up Romero, man. He's gonna be cooking. When's the closed door game against Cambridge? Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Cambridge tomorrow, but I don't get to watch. You pay monthly on Spurs play, they ain't gonna let you watch. I don't understand. This is Wednesday, the game first game we get to see. So that tall dude is Josh Keeley, our former U21 loan on Barnett. Ah, very nice. Big up Josh Keeley. I know we got Richie, Son, Dane, Valise ahead of him at the moment, but we're going to need a new main striker. I do agree. I'm not saying Will Lankshear is that striker and then we're good. You go get Ivan Toney. You got Toney, Richie, and Lankshear as a striker, and then let Son play left wing. That sounds better to me. That sounds all right to me. Big up Destiny. How you doing? Don't think we have space for foreign to play Valise this season. Might not buy a striker. Yeah, all intents, everything that's come out from the Valise camp since the window opened was that he's going to go on loan. To be fair, Will's much better than Valise. Come on. Talk to me, Kieran. Talk to me. This is what I'm talking about. Give me some Will Lankshear. He scores goals. I've never been like, wow, look at Valise scoring goals. When Valise first started playing with the same exact team that Will Lankshear plays with last season, Valise had some minutes with them, and he was failing to get a goal coming back from his knee injury. Alpha Divine had a poop loan at Plymouth. Red card at a critical time in a must-win match. Oh, that's not good. Ashley Young, on the other hand, was voted. Okay, maybe it was Ashley Young who had the raving review from Plymouth then. Rather Watkins over Toney. You know, Watkins' price just went up about double, right? After that goal. Ain't no way we're getting Watkins. Do you think Son still has it in him to play left wing? Absolutely do. Not undermining his finishing at all. No, I think in the 9 in this tactics, Sid Hant, good to see you in the house. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. I probably did. But this is a new name in the chat, so I do want to answer your question. I think Son can absolutely still cook in the left wing position. I watched when the season ended, his first, 3 games in Korea, he was doing all the things that we've seen him do year after year at the left wing, but for them. The passes, the shooting, the free kicks. Would love to see him do that more for us. I think in the number 9, he was trying to share the sugar too much. Maybe at the left wing, he gets a little bit more shellfish. And I need him to be more shellfish. I need Shunny to be shellfish. Because he does have world-class finishing. If you don't think he's a world-class player, that's fine. But one thing anyone cannot deny is his shots, left foot, right foot, doesn't matter the fucking foot. World-class finishing from Youngmin Son, Youngmin Daddy, Youngmin Hung. Happy belated birthday, my king. So, to me, I need him to be just shooting that motherfucker. Stop passing it. Shoot that motherfucker. Shoot that motherfucker. That's what I need. Shoot that motherfucker. So, I absolutely think he still can. I think he's still got at least 1 to 2 more years that we can rely on him as the number 1 left wing option. Minimum a year. 2 years is being, my heart says that. brain would probably kick in about 3 years. That's it. So really, Desiré Doué coming in will be a nice little pickup. We need a young guy to learn under the best. So come on now. Hello, Diddler. Yeah, he can't play full 90. Not in this style. What's a Plymouth Argyle? What is that guy? A Topspa? I need that clip. I actually think it's very funny. They hit me like, oh, what is that? A toponym Topspa? Right direction is true, but how long do we go in this direction is the question, Vindaloo. How long are we going in this? Big up Diddler. Come on now. The Archie Gray thing, like I said on Alan's channel before I joined here, Archie Gray deal very much excites me. He's a young player that does bring me a lot of excitement for his future. Dane Scarlett does not. Dane Scarlett, let's see what he did in the championship. 12 games, 0 goals. All right. Let's see what he did in the EFL Cup. 1 game, 0 goals. Premier League 2. What did you do, buddy? 1 game, 0 goals. Football Trophy League. Isn't that the Papa John's? 4 games, 2 goals. Hey, he scored in the Papa John's. Wait, but that was last year. That wasn't... No, it was 2 years ago. Sorry, not last year. Excuse me. Oh, I thought he did get a goal in the Conference League, but I was wrong. Was it the FA Cup he scored in? No? I thought he scored versus Marine that 1 year. No? I guess I was wrong. Dane Scarlett, sorry, buddy. You're going on loan. Will Lankshear, though. Talk to me. Football League trophy, what did he do for Papa John's? 3 games, 2 goals. Just like Dane 2 years ago. Premier League 2, though, those are some nice numbers. Maybe he does need a championship. You know, the jump from Premier League 2 to Premier League's got to be pretty fucking steep. Just off of a very simple assumption, it's going to be very steep. So maybe a championship loan. Let's see what he does. But honestly, fuck around. Looking at the preseason, I'd fuck around, take him on tour. Take him on tour. That's what I would do, baby. Dane needs more game time. He's been unlucky. Maybe you're right. Jose Mourinho really liked him, and Jose Mourinho knows a thing or two about good footballers. But Jose Mourinho also said Oliver Skip would be a future captain of England, and I don't think that's ever going to happen anymore. Jacob Kane had 11 loan moves before he popped at Spurs. Fair. Is that the standard? 11 loans and then we cut the tie? I don't know. But hey, I said send him on another loan. I didn't say sell him. But Troy Parrott, yeah, sell him. You can't keep all these kids. Too many kids, man. Even I got too many kids, and I only got 2 of them. Anyway, let's see what else I've got bookmarked for y'all. Oh, no, this is Alistair Gold. This Ali Gold. We're not trying to look at that. Y'all see this? The UEFA ranked clubs in Europe. Look where we're sandwiched in at 45. We are number 45. I think Chelsea was in the top 10, by the way, for reference. But Tottenham, oh, Tottenham. We're worse in England, officially worse in England than Olympiacos, Braga, which I didn't even know was a team in Portugal, I'll be honest. Rennes, which is where we like to send a lot of players we don't like. And Salzburg. That's crazy. Arsenal are 19th, West Ham 16th. And we're 45. Right there with Copenhagen. They were in the Champions League last year. Fenerbahce. Ghent. What are we doing? That's not good. By my estimations now. That's not a good thing we're seeing there. Speaking of Rennes won at least 60 million euros for Desiré Doué, according to El Quipi. El Quipi. How many El Quipi? How many followers El Quipi have? Oh, 6.7 million. Oh my goodness. So you got to imagine this has got to be somewhat true. It's fucking 7 million followers. We need to sign the two brothers at Rennes. At least the one. I've heard, look, Desiré Doué is one that a lot of rival fans, they say, Jacob, please don't buy him. Chelsea, United, two people who support those respective clubs, whose opinions I value very much in regards to footballers, they all really, really rate this guy. Again, I don't like to put my neck out on the line for players I've never watched. I've never watched a Rennes game. Well, I did once. I think it was when Jed Spence was there and Roden was there. Wasn't Roden and Spence there one season or 6 months, something like that? I think I watched one, and Jed Spence was on the left, and everyone was like, oh, look at Jed on the left. And then I was like, yeah, Jed on the left. But yeah, that was the time. Jed on the left, man. What was I talking about? Fuck. Yeah, oh, that I don't watch the French league. It's Uber Eats. I Uber dinner. I Uber Eats, sure, but time for bed. Hey, big up Vindaloo. Good to see you in the house. Being respectable. Not, hey, I always say this, Vindaloo. Everyone's welcome here. No matter who you support, we all support the beautiful sport. And also, I like people challenging my opinions and things that I say and fact-checking me. I don't like to be wrong thinking I'm right. Fact-check me. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why my opinions is shit. I like that. I do. I really, really do. So I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I just don't like liars or people who don't have respect or racists and stuff. Those are bad too. Illmatic says 40 to 50 for Doué. I'm out if they want more than that. But that's pounds. They want 60 million euros. So that's a little bit less. Illmatic, talk to me. I would do it. Just fucking do it, bro. I don't care anymore. Just do it. Break out the bank. Sell this man. Sell him. We just got 8 million euros. So we just got that for Troy Parrott. That's 52 million euros. I mean, I'm going to do a live conversion rate check. Let me see. Currency exchange. That's what it is. Not. All right. I'm gonna share this tab here. Y'all gonna do this with me. All right. So $1 equals 0.9 euro. Wow. But let me do this. Oh my God. Why are they giving me so many options? Euro into. What is it? British pounds? You hear Chewy? Yeah, Chewy just moved off his off of his pillow. Good morning, Tony D. Good morning. Is it British Columbia pounds? Is that what it's called? I don't see it. Bruno. What is it called? Euros or wank pounds? I'm doing a conversion rate because I'm trying to see how much it actually will be pounds wise. Because of the current exchange rate. But is it British pounds or English pounds? GPB. I don't see a GBP. Pesos? No, it's not pesos, pendejo. Pinche perro. Not pinche pesos. Este güey. Órale, cabrón. I don't see it. MGBT. I don't see it. GM and DBT. Oh, y'all don't see this pull-up menu. Fuck. I thought y'all could see this. There's Vietnamese dong, which is kind of funny. Shit, y'all can't see this. I thought y'all could see the drop-down menu. Hey, Jacob. Chewy reminds me of Red Dog. I don't know who that is. Who's Red Dog? G. Great British Pounds? That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't see it. There's Egyptian pound. Huh? Brunei dollar. Bro, where is the just UK? Man, this is really... It's 50 million pounds. Nate big up Nate, just texted me, says it's 50 million pounds. He's probably, please stop trying to figure out where that currency is. So if they want 60 million euros, that's 50 million pounds. Maybe just pound or pound sterling. You might be right. I don't know, man. This shit's fucked. Google, why do they make it so hard, bro? Like, oh, it is. I see pound sterling, actually. There you go. So, let's say 50. Wait, they want 60. Yeah, there you go. Ah, Nate was right. Spend that bread. Fuck it, bro. It ain't my money. I just want players in. I want reasons to be excited for next season. Damn, is that the correct evaluation for Doué? Apparently. 10% difference. Come on now. That's a lot of dong for a euro. Hey, keep all that dong away from me now. Vietnamese dong. That's crazy. What were we talking about? Doué. 60 million. That's 50. Bro, that's 50 million pounds. I do it. 50 million pounds. Let's do it. Come on now. Who said 50 million pounds? They say 60 million euros, 50 million pounds. Big up Panda Ball. Good to see you back in the house. Spend that bread. Come on now. I think I'm alive. Yes, you are, baby. You're alive. Come on. 50 million for Desiré Doué. I'm doing it. I'll be real honest. And then I showed you this already, right? How have these ratings been calculated, bro? We're below. Look at these people we're below. Salzburg. That's crazy to me. Ali Gold with the breaking news. What else I got for y'all? Oh, 17 hours ago. Love this from Fabrizio Romano per the Give Me Sport podcast. Tottenham are in regular contact with the agent of Pedro Neto. For Neto, it really depends on the fee. He's had many injuries, so Tottenham would be happy to try again for Pedro Neto, but only in normal conditions, no crazy conditions. And this is why it also depends on the Wolves. That's a Fabrizio. So I guess this is a direct quote, so I should have read it in my Fabrizio Romano voice. Tottenham are in a regular contact with the agent of Pedro Neto. For the Neto, it depends on the fee. He's had many injuries. This fucked up. I can't. This is why I don't. I just do one sentence and I get out. In regular contact. Yeah, what does that mean, bro? Like when you're with your friend, you know, you got friends you grew up with. Are you in regular contact with them? And what is regular contact? Is that a week? You call each other every week, every day, every month, once every 2 months, once every 3 months? Is it once a year? You know, is it the grandma you forgot about? Which don't forget about your fucking grandma, you asshole. Call your grandma right now. If you want to leave the stream, call your grandma. You are excused. Because everyone should call their fucking grandma. Because grandma is heritage. But anyway, I say that because I lost my grandma and I can't call her. And you know what it's like. When you can't do it, you're like, damn it, I wish I could. So do it. But what is regular contact? I'm adding it to the list. Wilsey says add it to the list. All right, all caps, baby. Where's the quote? It also depends only in the normal conditions, not in the crazy conditions. No. Are in regular contact, baby. Come on. That's what we're going with. Are in regular contact. What the fuck does that mean? I really should have put that. I actually should have put that on the title of the video or in the thumbnail. Excuse me. How many dongs was it? All right, since y'all are asking, I'm a man of the people. How many dongs is 60 million euros? How many dongs does one dong make? Vietnamese dong. So 60 euros is 1.6 million Vietnamese dong. So if I added, I don't even know how big of a number that is technically. So a lot of dong, baby. A lot of dong to buy old Doué. But yeah, regular contact. We are in regular contact. Have no fear. Not that we've done anything. We're talking to him. Hello, Pedro. I saw this, which does affect us, believe it or not. Crystal Palace. This to me looks like they're finding their Olise replacement. And they might buy Marcus Edwards from Sporting Lisbon. If you remember, we do have a very high sell-on clause with Marcus Edwards. So if Crystal Palace happened to buy Marcus Edwards, could that then fund us to trigger the release clause of one Abrechi Eze? These are the questions that no one's asking. I'm asking you. That's a lot of dongs, Nate. That's many, many dongs. You asked for how many dongs? I found out. I did see the Bielsa presser. That was great. Does that mean there are teams that are willing to go for crazy conditions? Yeah, what's the crazy condition? Apparently AC Milan like them crazy conditions. 25%. I thought it was 35%. 25% though. It's not as much, but it's still very, very high. I like a 25%. If they sell, say, I know they're not going to buy him for 100 mil, but in simple math terms that I understand, 100 million you spend on him, we get 25 million. So let's cut that in half. Ah, shit. Hey, 12.5 mil. Talk to me nicely. They get him for 50, which is around what they've said that they would sell him over there at Sporting Lisbon. Hence why he's never moved from a Sporting Lisbon. Big up, Nate. That's crazy. Stop saying dong. I'm really trying to, but y'all keep saying it in the chat. You're making me read the chats that say dong. Big up, Jay. With the lucky little clovers, baby. Talk to me nicely. Good to see you in the house, my friend. 104 votes in the poll. What is the biggest deal for you so far? The ambiguity of the question does lead itself to more thought than a normal poll. Like, did you like the video? Yes, or I'm about to. I don't do, have you liked the video? Yes or no, I am about to. I'm more trying to see, what are you talking about, baby? What do you think about something, baby? What's the biggest deal for you so far? 38% says Desiré, Doué, and or Eze done now. Do it now. I am impatient. Give me now. 33% says Spurs won't do what's needed. 33%'s already checked out the door. That's about 30 of y'all out of 107. That's like 30 of y'all. Actually, more. That's like close to 40. 40 people. Ah, wow. 20% says keep selling, doing what we're doing, which is selling a lot of dross, which we've been needing to do. Cleaning the house is necessary, but I need me a Doué. I'm sold on Doué. I'm hype on Doué. I know I don't watch the French league. I'm not saying I'm like a Doué expert. I've seen the hype tapes, but we all know what hype tapes do. Hype. They don't do a mixtape of all your shitty songs, do they? I don't think so. You know what they do it of, though? You know where I'm going with that. Anyway, I digress. But anyway, I saw that. We might be getting some money. Come on now, Crystal Palace. Buy yourself little Marcus Edwards. Also, I saw this in the Emerson news. Salzburg defender Strahinja Pavlovic is becoming a higher priority for AC Milan than Emerson Royale. Emerson failed to force his way into Ange Postecoglou's plans last season, restricting him to just 11 starts, and we all know that was because of injury. Give me Eze or Neto over Doué, says KD. Eze and Neto have shown that they can do it in the Premier League. Doué has not. But Doué does not have the injury record that Neto has at such a young age. They're both relatively close to being so young in age. Let me see. Let's find out. Let's do some more detective work live on air, my friends. Desiré, Doué. Do you desire some Doué? Doué, Doué, Doué. Doobie, doobie. Strengths, long balls, baby. Wait, what was I looking at? Oh, 19 years old for Doué. And Pedro Neto's what, 22? 24. 6-year difference. And he's been injured a whole bunch more, but he has shown that he can cook in the Premier League when he's healthy. It's just, why not both? Give me all three, KD, Eze, Neto, and Doué. Talk to me. Because, look, there is something else I'm going to throw out there. Remember, do you remember the fact that Saudi Arabia's window opens July 17th? So on about 5 days, Saudi can then start wheeling and dealing. Now, I'm not saying it's not already happening because Moussa Diaby from Aston Villa is linked to Saudi Arabia, which actually brings up a whole different topic in general, because I went all last summer saying, give me Musa Diaby or Mohamed Kudus, and then we got Brennan Johnson. Okay, so they didn't listen to me. But if they had listened, Musa Diaby clearly only cares about that cash, because he's apparently agreeing to go to Saudi Arabia for some big bucks, having only played one Premier League season effectively for Aston Villa. So, look, I would have loved Diaby. I think he is still better winger than Brendan Johnson for what it's worth. But I'm going to say this. The Saudi Arabia thing, I wouldn't rule out. I hope, fingers crossed, maybe they come in 60 million for Richarlison. We get back what we spent. Boom. There's Ezzy money. Now you get Ezzy, Neto, Doué. Boom. We're cooking. Hot grease, baby. I am in the kitchen. Motherfucking kitchen is already hot. The oven's heated up. Now we just got to put the fucking meat in the skillet. We'll be doing nice. I'm not going to read this. What's with the dong? I like ding better. A Vietnamese dong. We were doing a little currency exchange rate, but with a bunch of dongs. Ezzy over Neto and Doué every day, says Scott. He is in a different level than those two. I would agree. If I had to pick one out of the three, Scott, I'm picking Ezzy. Absolutely. I'm picking Abrechi Ezzy. 100%. I agree with you. Look at that. Scott and I agree. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Let's see. What else did I have for y'all? So look, Emerson Royale may not even be leaving. Oh yeah, Dele Alli. Are we already talked about that actually? That Everton are in talks with the Mr. Dele. His contract expired. We're negotiating. We could get a fee if Everton sell him, apparently is the deal. So it's really, really long term. We talked about that already. There's Dele. We talked about that. Oh, I saw this. Spurs fans, how many world-class players does Tottenham currently have? What are y'all saying? 2,239 people have voted so far. This will probably be the last subject. So get your comments in. Let me know what you think. Who? How many? Brendan Johnson was better than Diaby in every metric, says the Diddler. Maybe. Destiny says 2, Son and Romero. As you can see, I voted 3. Romero and Son, says Heiko Player. 0, says Scott. Technically, there's not an option for 0 here. So this guy didn't really give an option for people like you, Scott, which is actually a shame. Because regardless of what this Tottenham poll person wants it to be, you should have done 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 plus. Boom, bang, done. Destiny says Mickey ain't there yet. As you can see, there's a check by the number 3. That means I said 3. David Shear says 1. Kuti. Son isn't world class. I think Son is world class. I think Son is absolutely a world class player. I think Romero's world class. Daniel Coy says 2. Morler says 1. Wilsey says, gotta be honest, 1 at the moment. Wilsey is not a Tottenham fan, so an unbiased opinion there. Van de Veen sat on the Dutch bench. 1 wouldn't if world class, says Morler. Son was not sure anymore. Romero on the cusp. Wouldn't argue if someone had him there. I have Son and Romero, absolutely. But who do you think is my third? That's the next question I have for y'all. Because I voted 3, as you can see where that check mark is. I said 3. Romero and Son are 2. KD says Van de Veen. Daniel Coy's Romero and Son. Kuti, can't you see?
Good. Ah.
World class don't have scoring drops, Jacob, says David Shear. Maybe you're right.
Eric.
Morning.
Do you like scoring yet, Leno? Your old Leverkusen teammate.
Did I pick Kuti twice? I would have picked Kuti thrice if I could have. Are you kidding me? Shout out Kuti, man. I'm going to do my damnedest. Argentina Copa America final watch along on Sunday. Very, very late for those of you in the UK. Actually, let me see what time that is there for you guys in the UK. Australia should be a decent time for y'all in the middle of your day out there for y'all's in Australia. In the middle of your Monday work day. 6 p.m. is when it starts. So in the UK, y'all are 7 hours ahead. So 1 a.m. kickoff. Copa America final. Argentina. Oy, 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 oy. Argentina. Oy, 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 oy. Bro, Kuti's world class. 100%. He's not a purple patch merchant son. I don't think so, personally. Let's talk about the real match, England or Spain. I guess we could talk about that too before we end. My wife's probably like, you said an hour, and we're an hour and a half, but fuck it. We could talk about that real quick. For me, I am going to flip-flop. And you want to know why I'm going to flip-flop? You're gonna, well, when you see why I'm going to flip-flop, you'll be like, oh, of course, that's why. It's because of this guy. Because of that line right there, the last line. Not because it's Son and that's what Son wants. But they ask Spain or England. And he says England. I want Harry to win it. Oh, y'all can't hear it? Here, let me reshare. There we go. The sound's there. Sound should be there now. Sure. So, here. This is.
Who's going to win on Sunday then?
Ooh. Difficult, eh?
It is difficult.
Spain, I think, had an amazing tournament. But I wish England to win because Harry to win it, the best England player. Sorry.
Who's winning on Sunday?
So he said, fuck, everything got messed up because I'm like double sharing and it made everything really weird and small. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Now I can... Sorry, I'm having a major technological fart here with the stangs. So I do that, then I do this. There you go. So, Son, this is an argument that I've been doing just because it's fun and I like agendas personally. I've been saying to English people that Harry Kane is the best ever forward to ever play for England. And I base that solely off of numbers. Not because I've watched England all my life and been like, wow, you know, I never watched George Best. I believe he was England. I saw some Wayne Rooney. Admittedly, not when he was 16. But I did see Wayne Rooney cooking for England and Beckham. And like, I remember that stuff. But to me, Harry Kane's got all the goals. And I was going for Spain. But I have actually a thing against Spain. It's a personal thing. Don't ask me about it. But I have a thing against Spain. But I was also like, I don't want Arsenal fans celebrating Saka holding a trophy, Rice holding a trophy. And I'm kind of petty. So, oh, best was Northern Ireland. Thank you for that. Rooney said it, and he's voted the best. Who? Kane? Jamal's insane. He's absolutely insane. George Best was Northern Ireland. Shout out George Best for that. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, I watched a documentary on George Best, but I don't remember that part. But he looked like a good player. Look. Heung-min Son said something that coincides with the agenda in which that I've been throwing out to people who are Man United fans specifically. Because they are the ones who get up in a tizzy. And they say, no, it was Rooney. No, it was Rooney. And then eventually it inevitably goes to, well, what did he do with his club? He didn't win anything with his club. Blah, blah, blah. But what I'm here to say is, Heung-min Son says,
the best England player. Sorry.
Who's
the best England player in history. That's what Heung-min Son said. And I'm going to revert to what I say when Lionel Messi says Cuti Romero is the best defender in the world. Do I know more about the sport than Heung-min Son or Lionel Messi? As much as I rate my own opinion, no is the answer. No. I do not know more than Son or Lionel Messi about the sport. So if Son says something that I happen to agree with off of my, let's say, amateur opinions, hey, I must be doing something all right. Harry Kane, the best ever English player to ever play, per Heung-min Son, per Jacob, per whoever else the fuck agrees with me. Can this be the year that Kane and Sonny win trophies? Both of them together? Come on. Kuti kuti. Come on. Anyway, that's why I'm going to say, you know what? Kane needs to win a fucking trophy. Get that thing off his back. I know he's a schnitzel merchant, but Son agrees with me. He made me change my opinion, so like technically I agree with Son. But the last line is what got me. Hey, big up Sam with This Is Football, my brother. Just watch 2 ads fully so you can make an extra 50 cents. Hold that, Jacob haters. Come on now. Hey, am I dreaming?
Am I dreaming? Yo! What's the point, man?
Big up Sam. Getting that extra 50 cents for me and my family. What a guy. Helping me get that 50 cents. I was going to do some Sopranos line, but I just stumbled on my own words. What a guy. But big up Hassam. Appreciate you watching those ads, my friend. Not hitting skip. And you know what Hassam has also done? I know Hassam has also hit a like on the video. 111 votes. Let's see if the dog will eat dinner tonight. I'm refreshing the video. 90 votes. 90 likes. There's about 21 people that didn't like the video that voted. So I'm also going to say this. If you want this dog, wait, can you see him still? Fuck. I don't think you can see the dog anymore. Hang on. Got to hide the comment. Oh, he's hiding. I hear all the kids it's a symphony of Gigu out there. So I need to hurry up the show. But the dog is right here. He was here the whole show. If you want him to eat dinner, 100 likes. If you want him to have some of my dinner, 150 likes. All right? 200 likes, I'll buy him a steak. How about that? Talk to me nicely. Big up Chewy. I'll take a Carabao Cup, top 6, and a European Cup as well. European Cup, I'll take top 16. Oh, don't want to get relegated. I'll take top 16 and a Europa. I'll be honest. I'll take top 16 in a Europa. Before this show digresses into further embarrassments of what I will accept from my club in the hopes that they will give me a trophy. Oh, but if we won that Europa, like really one of the greatest things that happened. I'll take Europa mid-table, bro. Come on, man. Van de Veen, nice and fresh for you. Yes, Van de Veen, very nice. I'd take a proper signing. I'll take a proper signing as well. There's a lot of wham-wham going on. That's right. Maybe I need to play the wham-wham for my family because I hear my son going wham-wham. I hear my daughter going wham-wham. My wife, as soon as I go out there, she's probably going to go wham-wham. So why not? Let's play the wham-wham song. Here you go. That's for you. Wham-wham. Uh-huh. Wham-wham. Yeah. Hey, Wilsey's a member, so he got them wham-wham stickers. You get wham-wham stickers if you're a member. I'm just saying. Any kind of cup or trophy, talk to me. Where's my hippie? I don't know where he is. He's probably working. He's a corporate shill. He's Mr. Corporate now. Wham-wham. 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 Isn't that nice? Oh shit, it's gonna play it again. Hang on. There we go. Stopped it right before it could. But look, y'all, that's gonna do it for the show. Big up to everyone who did get on in here, hit a like. 90 of y'all at least last time I checked. So big up to the 90 of you who did. Big shout out to those of you on playback watching this. Trying to keep it nice and short for you on playback because I've noticed the shorter it is, the more people who will watch it on playback. So I'm going to try and keep my thoughts cognizant. Concise. That's the word. Try and keep my thoughts quick and concise. And, you know, maybe one day we'll actually have a structured show here. But until then, keep hitting a like, hit a subscribe, share the video as well. I know you hear people say this all the time, but literally, if you just copy and paste the URL link and you send it to people, the YouTube like it a lot. Especially if those people end up clicking it, liking it, and subscribe, even better. But just sharing it does a big boatload, so big up for that. But look, I appreciate y'all. Even if you haven't hit the like yet, you still can. Big up Adrian Chia for the lone solo super chat, becoming a sponsor tonight. And big up all the members in the house. Wilsey taking advantage of those stickers. Appreciate all the members. Y'all are sponsors of every show that we do here. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to make a community post soon and talk about, or maybe do a poll, and we could talk about when a good membership call-in time would be, because I don't like to do membership shows and then like 2 people call in. I like to have a full table. If we could have 10 people on panel, even better. So if you're a member and you want to join the show, let me know. Get involved. Go check the community page. I'll post it very soon, talking about all that. Come on now. You did catch a tail end of it. We are getting out of here. I am getting out of here. But don't worry. There is a chance I will be back. I have desire to do another stream. Tomorrow, I have a firm interest in seeing if I could do a stream. I'm willing to trigger my wife by doing another stream. And I'm keeping a close eye on possibly Sunday being the time in which I do another stream, because I am in regular contact with StreamYard. All right. So those are all the fun, the ever-growing list of excuses that we're coming up with here. So look, big up to you who've been here, who's hit the like. That's all that we need to do. But big up to you. And the last little bit is for you and your family and anyone you care about. I need you to stay blessed. I need you to stay fresh. I need you to up the lads. And come on, you Spurs.
United Spurs of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.